Y'all, this is our take. This is Mark, the moderator.
Banks.com, the game is the game always. Lee.
Avery, the process. Hustle hard to go home.
I like that, Avery.
So before we get confused, so now I just want to make sure that I got this right. So turnovers equals will and how much you want to win. And am I correct on this?
No, I don't think that's what.
Don't try to twist it.
That's right.
No, that's not what Avery
said. No, I clearly said turnovers has nothing to do with will. You said, Lee, I can't agree with that.
Okay. So here's why.
What am I saying different?
Here's why. So here's why. Careless turnovers have nothing to do with will. But if my squad force you to make mistakes, we oppose our will on you. Right or wrong?
Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. No. Because the statement that I made, I said turnovers does not have anything to do with will. Now what you're doing is changing it up and saying if you force turnovers. Hold up. Leave. You said unforced turnovers.
I'm changing it up.
You said unforced turnovers has nothing to do with will. Did you or did you not just say that?
Yes.
Okay.
But you act like there isn't two types of turnovers. It's just not one turnover.
I just used the word turnovers and will. I didn't break it down to what kind of turnovers, anything like that.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm breaking it down because I know the game. That's your fault. That's not on me.
Lee, you're saying right now that so now there's a separation between will and certain kind of turnovers.
Yeah. Let me break it down to you.
No, because that's a total different statement then. Because that's a different statement.
Mark, time out.
What's the time out for?
I'm going to tell you why.
That's what I said. I said wills have nothing to do with turnovers.
I'm going to tell you why there's a timeout. Because before I could finish my statement, you stopped. You didn't let me continue. So you can't say I'm changing it when you didn't even know what I was going to say in the first place.
You said it already. That's why I told you to stop, because you added something to it. Because you added to it.
I'm talking about the last segment. I was going to say exactly what I said. That's why I said I have to disagree with you. Because yes, if my defense is the reason that you are turning the ball over, that is our will being opposed.
Well, 100%. I agree with that.
You trying to tell me Drew Holiday taking the ball from Book at the end of the game wasn't the defense's will? No? That's what you're saying.
No, that wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't.
All right, no. Cool. No problem.
So, Mark, clarify what you mean by will has nothing to do with the.
I go back to the statement which was made earlier. The statement was one team wanted it more. That means that they had more heart, more desire, more will to want to win the game over the other team. I stated if you from afar, it's easy to say that without being in the moment there on the bench in the game without knowing what's going on.
Yo, bro. I gotta disagree with you entirely.
It's nothing wrong with disagreeing. Wait. I don't want you to agree with me because hold on. Okay, so
crazy.
So just want to ask the question then. So in game 1 and game 2, the Suns had a stronger will to win that game. Both those games.
Oh yeah. Hell no. Did you not watch those games?
Hold up. Let me finish. I asked a question. So that means the Bucks didn't want to win game 1 and 2. They didn't want it.
I'm out. Yo, I'm not doing this.
Parallels.
Yo.
Because that's what you're ultimately saying. You're ultimately saying that. You ultimately is saying that exactly.
No.
Okay, explain to me, Banks, how it's not. Explain to me how it's not, Banks. Explain to me.
No, all we're saying is that they wanted it more. We're not saying that the team didn't want to win as well. I don't know how you get that parallel.
Thanks, because that's the statement that was made. You see, again, once again, I'm going. That is the statement that was made.
By the way, I said the Suns didn't want it. That's what I said.
You said that, Avery. You said I didn't hear it, but you said it.
Thank you, Lee.
I've been here the whole time. I didn't hear you, but you said it, Avery.
I said that. I said the Suns didn't want it. Clearly,
You said you and Leaf both said that the Bucks wanted it more than the Suns did. Am I right or wrong?
That mean the Suns didn't want it. How do you get that? Is what we're saying.
Yo,
do me a favor.
For real, PSA, man. I need 40 more pounds on Mark, G.
I was just about to say that. I don't like this Mark. I was just about to say that.
Yo, all right.
No.
So,
you don't realize. Y'all gotta realize what's going on. Y'all gotta realize what's going on. We're in the doldrums right now. We're in the doldrums. There's nothing really going on. Training camp started. The finals is over. We don't really do baseball. We don't really do the Olympics. Marcus create some controversy because I don't believe everything that he's saying, bro.
Listen. I just want to try to understand that. How do y'all know, based upon watching TV, that one team wanted it more? Based upon watching cuts off of television, that one team wanted it more.
Nobody watched cuts. You watched the whole game?
No. Wait. When I say cuts is this here. You only see cuts of the game. You don't see the bench. You don't hear what is going on in the sideline huddles. You don't see what's going on in the locker room. It's called in the industry. It's called cuts. So when you're watching live cuts of the game, as a fan, you are sitting back. The question I have is, how do you know what you're saying is actual versus what your perception is? And that's what I keep sitting on, because there's a lot of things removed from the actual game that you're not a part of.
I'm not confused, yo.
Yo, son, I don't even know what's going on. Listen, he's not drinking Crystal Light tonight. Yo, he lost 100 pounds, and he said, yo, I can get back to this cognac. He said, I can get back to this cognac. The new me,
do not put out there, I don't drink at all. I don't drink. So that has nothing, that has zero to do with it.
If I could try to cap this off, I just feel like sometimes you can take the life out of a team. Sometimes a team can feel like, yo, we tried everything and it's not working. They could feel like, yo, they could be demoralized. You go on a 15-0 run.
Now, Avery, you're making a different story, because now you can break another team's will. That you can do. You can break. Hold up. Wait a second. Before you jump out the window, the problem is the team lets you know this. You cannot say this from afar. You can listen to players say it. You can listen to a coach say it. But people on the sideline from afar cannot make that statement, because you don't know.
Wow. We can watch the game.
Do you realize what, Banks, when you say I'm watching the game, do you realize you don't know if a team spirit is broken or not? You don't know it?
I can
Hold on, Mark. If a team comes out, Mark, this is some real typical.
Hold on, real quick. We can't say, yo, the Suns have been playing a certain type of basketball the entire playoffs. Yo, whatever the Bucks did defensively, they forced the Suns out of doing what it is that they wanted to do, right? Which means that they imposed their will on the Suns. Which means
it doesn't mean that. It does not mean that. It does not mean that.
A better example. Can I use my example? Because we sat here on this show. It was the Hawks versus Sixers, and Avery said, "Yo, I'm watching my squad come out of the timeout, and they're up 5 after being up 20, and their heads are down. They're up 5. The Hawks are down, and they're coming out the timeout, and everybody is hyped." So, Mark, when you watch that, what do you see?
I'm going to say it to you again. To say their heads are down, do Avery know that their heads are actually down? That's Avery's perception on what he thinks he sees. He does not know. This is what he thinks. It is not a factual. Because you're a fan, it doesn't make it so. You're sitting here saying because Avery said it and whatever outcome was, that's exactly what it was.
Well, wait, so Mark,
are you serious?
If I do this, if I do this, my head is not down. That's what you're trying to tell me?
Okay.
My head is
okay.
not
So
down.
wait. Lee. Hold on. Lee.
So
Lee.
you're trying to tell me
So you can tell
hold
me,
on.
but the whole team,
Stop.
Avery
Stop.
saw that 7 players' heads work down.
With him. We all agree with him.
Who's
That's
all?
the point I was trying to make.
Please don't do the all thing. I'm gonna ask the question again. Avery, you was able to see all the Sixers players' heads were down.
The 5
I saw a demoralized team 100%.
The 5 on the court. If you're trying to tell me you can't watch a ball game and you can't see a demoralized team,
so nobody can read body language.
So wait,
you can read body language now.
So Mark, can I say this too?
This is unbelievable.
In that game that you're talking about, even Doc Rivers came out and said it, and he said everything that we saw. He was like, "Yo, I thought that we were up 20 and we were down. We were up 5, and it felt like we were down 10. We came out.
Unbelievable, bro.
Life taken out of us. That's the coach.
Unbelievable.
So we just. So Mark, I think what Mark is saying only the
Mark
coach
ain't saying shit.
About
Mark ain't saying nothing, bro. Let's keep it above. Mark ain't saying nothing.
It's funny how fans create perceptions in their head and run with it, and they run with it because I'm going to say it. So, okay, I just want to make sure that I got it right. So when the season starts back up, that you can tell me that you can watch a game and know what players are thinking and feeling by watching them from afar, that you know what they're feeling, you know what they are thinking by their body language.
Let me answer that question. Yes, absolutely. So if a quarterback throws a pick, and when Russell Wilson threw that pick in the last seconds of the Super Bowl, and he snapped his helmet off, he was happy. He was excited. He was going to win. Or what was? Tell me what it was.
No. He was waiting for the coach. He was waiting for the coach to tell him good job, son.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. You know he was dejected, man. He was demoralized, man.
That's wait. But what you're talking about is one person in a moment. And I'm going to say it again. If you're going to say that Russell Wilson made a turnover in that moment, of course, that's going to bother him in that moment. But are you going to sit there and say that going into that play that the Patriots wanted that game more?
Nobody.
I'm just asking you a question per perception-wise. Before the ball was hyped, which team wanted it more?
Nobody said that.
I'm just asking a question to see what your answer is. Before the ball was hyped, before the turnover was thrown, and you're watching the game, which team wanted it more at that point?
I had nothing to observe, so I wouldn't know.
Okay. So let me ask this question then. In the Suns versus Bucks game, after game 2 finished, which team wanted it more? After game 2 was going into game 3, which team did you think wanted it more?
I would only go by after the game 2. I would say, the Suns wanted that game more. I'm not going to go
after game 2.
The Suns wanted more in game 3 before the game starts. I'm going to tell you after the game what my assessment is after the fact, not before the fact.
No, I said after the game was over for game 2 and the Suns won. Going into game 3, who did you think wanted that next game more? Who did you think?
I think it was pretty split down the middle. They won their first 2 games at home, and the Bucks felt like they could win 2 games at their crib. I don't really know.
So you didn't think that the Suns wanted it more? No. These are questions I'm asking. So you don't. So wait, because
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Because if I remember right, some of the conversations we were having was that the Suns needed to win game 3. Am I right or wrong? Leaf, I think you even said that. The Suns needed to win game 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So would it be perception-wise going in that the Suns should have wanted game 3 more? They should have. Is that a fair assessment to say that the Suns wanted it more? Should have wanted it more?
Yo, I feel like I'm in an episode of First 48 and he's trying to trick me to tell on myself. Like, I don't even know what's going on right now, bro. I feel like I'm in the interrogation room.
He already told us what happened, bro. He already told us. We know what happened already. Nah, but Mark, no. I wouldn't have felt like that going into game 3. I still felt like the Bucks had an opportunity, provided they protect their home court, to win the series. So I didn't feel like that. Now, Leaf did say, in Leaf's defense, he did say that the pressure was on the Suns.
The Suns had the pressure because they needed to win Game 3.
I'm not gonna tell you who wanted it more at that point because the game hadn't been played yet.
So you can only know if a team wants it more or should want it more after the game is played. I just want to make sure that I got it right.
Yeah, your observation. I feel like I'm defending my dissertation right now. Like this is crazy. If this is how it's gonna be, I don't know I'm gonna do this.
All right, no, because listen, I'm using this. No. I'm
first.
Listen, I'm making sure I have all my data for going forward for the future. So then when things are said, I'm going to come back to this moment because I want to make sure I ask all the questions that I asked. Because going forward, when things are said, I'm going to be able to say, hold on, remember when you said this? That's all I want to make sure that I got everything down.
Listen, we do that a lot, so it's consistency here.
That I just want to make sure that we're consistent going forward. That's why I want to ask the questions I asked. So this way it doesn't switch up.
Like I don't even know who this new Mark is. Like,
oh
like
man,
this
come
is
on, man.
Yo, listen, Avery, you know what's the crazy shit, Avery? I can't wait till football season when he's questioning the defense, and I'm gonna be like, "But how you know? You wasn't on the sideline listening to the coaches."
Without a doubt, I can't wait either because now y'all guys are going to tell me what the defense was thinking.
Mark, a defense gives up 35 in a quarter. You don't think that they're a little demoralized, bro? Like, I just want to make sure.
Listen, I'll say it again. I could think it. It doesn't mean that I'm correct in the thinking. That's all I'm saying to you. You can think whatever you want. It's perception. You can perceive that. But without hearing it from the players, you don't know it for sure.
What are we? Are we sports analysts?
I don't know what we are at this point.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Yo, this is our take, man.
Everybody analyzes and give their own take of what they're seeing, right? I guess Mark doesn't do that now.
But analyzing doesn't make it factual. Listen, hold on. Again, Banks, I'm going to say it again. You can analyze something and it doesn't mean it's factual or that is accurate. It just means that that's what you're giving based upon what you see. To say and speak it as if it's truth is a total different conversation. That's all I'm saying to you.
Hold on, here's one thing.
Doing the same thing.
But then I'm just saying it's not actual. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't do it.
Here's one thing, Mark. Here's one thing a wise person always told me. And this is why people's opinions usually causes an argument. Because a person's opinion is a fact to them.
And I just said, one's perception is not actual. That's why I said it from the very start. That's what you perceive, fine. But I said you don't know it for sure. You're arguing, saying as if you know it based upon what you saw. This is the fact. That's all I said. It's not.
I'm mad you said because I didn't play pro ball. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, that's crazy. Right?
All right, y'all. Yo, we out. We'll be right back. It gets better.